Good morning, friends. यशवंत राव चौहान, महाराष्ट्र ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी बीकॉम फर्स्ट ईयर के साथियों के लिए सेमेस्टर 1 बुक द मेकिंग ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के यूनिट 4 फीचर्स ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में दिए गए महत्वपूर्ण प्रश्नों को आसानी से समझेंगे। ये पार्ट 7 है। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज राइट ए शॉर्ट नोट ऑन यूनिवर्सल एडल्ट फ्रेंचाइज। The Indian Constitution recognizes the right to vote for every individual citizen, embodying the principle of universal adult suffrage. This ensures that every person's vote carries equal weight, encapsulated in the democratic ideal. One person, one vote, and one vote, one value. This principle forms the foundation of political democracy. When the Constitution came into force in 1950, the voting age was set at 21 years. The framers were careful to ensure that no discrimination based on caste, religion, class, race, or gender could restrict the right to vote. Later, though, the 61st Constitutional Amendment 1988, the voting age was reduced from 21 to 18 years, thereby expanding the democratic base. Notably, the Indian Constitution does not impose any specific conditions for eligibility to become a voter apart from age and citizenship. The importance of universal adult franchise in consolidating India's democratic system is highlighted in Ornit Shahni's book How India Became Democratic, which documents the process of preparing electoral rolls and establishing India's political democracy. This demonstrates how universal suffrage became indispensable for the sustenance of India's democratic ethos. Write a short note on secular state. The Indian state is characterized as secular through the provisions enshrined in several articles of the Constitution. The principle of secularism has already been explained in details in the earlier unit. According to Article 14, all persons are equal before the state and before the law. Similarly, Article 25, every individual enjoys the freedom of consciousness which guarantees the right to profess, practice, or even reject any religion. The principle that the state shall not adopt any official religion was present in the Indian Constitution from the beginning. However, the explicit term secular was added to the preamble in 1976 through the 42nd Constitutional Amendment. Next question is write a short note on emergency provisions. At times, a nation, a state, or specific regions may face extraordinary situations of crisis or disaster. In such circumstances, the Constitution makers incorporated provisions enabling the declaration of an emergency. The Constitution provides for 3 types of emergencies. 1. National emergency. 2. President's rule. 3. Financial emergency. National emergency, Article 352. This may be proclaimed when the country faces external aggression, war, or armed rebellion. B. President's rule, Article 356 and Article 365. This can be imposed in a state when the constitutional machinery fails or if the state government does not comply with the directions of the Union. C. Financial emergency, Article 360. This may be declared when the country faces a grave financial crisis or instability. Next question is write a short note on autonomous institutions. Autonomous institutions play a vital role in India's institutional framework. Although the principle of universal adult franchise has been guaranteed, its effective exercise requires institutional safeguards such as the Election Commission, which ensures the conduct of free and fair elections. Similarly, the establishment of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India (CAG) ensure accountability and financial discipline in public expenditure. C is UPSC. The Constitution provides for the Union Public Service Commission to ensure a competent, transparent, and accountable administrative system. D. SPSCs, the State Public Service Commissions, to ensure a competent, transparent, and accountable administrative system. Thank you, friends, for watching.